Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a little different. It is my grocery haul slash get ready for the week ahead Sunday grocery routine. I don't do a lot of meal prep, but the things I do, I find very helpful. So I thought I'd film and share. So the first stop we made today isn't groceries at all. It's actually a Buff City soap stop. We needed some laundry detergent, and so I grabbed a mystery box as well as a shower spray while we were there. I love Buff City soap. I know they're a smaller chain, but if you have one in your area, I highly recommend their laundry detergent and all of their soaps. And now into the groceries. We started off with some apples. I like to wash and prep all of my fruit at the start of the week so that we don't have to do it throughout. I'm just using the Fit vegetable cleaner that you can get at Kroger. The apples are also from Kroger. They were out of Honeycrisp and Fiji, which are my preferred. So we ended up getting Gala apples tonight. But they are super tasty. And then at the end of this video, I tried a recipe with PB2 and apples that I saw on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. It was super tasty and still 0 points because I used very little PB2. The next thing I got was gravy because we're going to have chicken pot pie with 2-ingredient dough this week, and you need the gravy for it, as well as some cucumbers to go with my lunches. I really love having diced up cucumbers with tahini when I have the chicken taquitos. So I bought 2 cucumbers, I washed them both, and then I diced up one and put in a medium deli. And then since that one cucumber filled up the deli to the top, I didn't slice up the second one because it stays fresh longer if it's not diced up. But I did go ahead and wash it so that as I need it this week, it is good to go. After I finished up with the cucumbers and put them in the refrigerator, I remembered that I had 3 kiwi left over from last week, which works perfectly because I also bought strawberries this week. So I got my strawberries soaking in a little bit of vinegar water to clean them as I put the rest of the things away. That was some frozen vegetables for the pot pie, as well as some asparagus. And then I found these chickpea pizza crust that in the freezer section, so we're gonna try and have homemade pizzas. And then before we went to the store, I sliced up some bananas and put them in the freezer. I like to freeze them a little bit before putting them in the deli so that they don't stick together in the deli. Then I unbagged a onion and a petite potato melody from Kroger. So then I had the Rao's pizza sauce, some onion powder, PB2, which I've never tried before. So I'm excited to play with that. A ton of chicken. I think we're about to be on another chicken shortages because like that giant pack was the only option that we had to buy at Kroger. Some low-fat mozzarella for the pizza, and then there was like a little teriyaki kit that comes with the sauce and noodles and everything. So then I just drained and rinsed my strawberries, and I am slicing them up in my deli for the week, alternating between a slice of kiwi and a slice of strawberry, and then eventually found my rhythm and was able to make much quicker work of this than I was originally doing, because I was originally doing like 1 slice of kiwi, then 1 slice of strawberry. So I eventually figured out how to make quick work of it. So the strawberries and kiwi fill up this tall deli that I have, and then I had strawberries left over, so I went ahead and sliced them up in a medium deli for the week. So you guys know I love having fruit on hand, being able to snack on, and having them ease of access to. So yeah, this is definitely a good combination. Usually I would have gotten grapes this week because I had strawberries last week, but I knew I had those kiwi left over, and kiwi and grapes doesn't have the same ring to it as strawberry kiwi does. So that is why I ultimately went with strawberries. Also, in case anyone is wondering, I know groceries are super expensive. My husband and I are getting ready to renovate our kitchen, so we are on a little bit more of a budget. But in case you're wondering, this grocery haul cost $76 this week. So we are trying to keep it on the lower side, but we still had room for some fancy things like the chickpea pizza crust that I'm super excited to try. And of course the PB2. I've heard lots of really good things about PB2, but I hadn't tried it, and I did buy it primarily to add to the Cocoa Nana smoothie because I think that'll help cut that back in some of the points. So yeah. So after I got my fruit prepped for the week, I wiped up some of the water that was on the stove just from soaking in that bowl. We don't have a stopper for our kitchen sink anymore, and I was going to buy a new one, but then we're getting ready to get a whole new sink that's going to come with the new stopper, so that's why I just use the bowl instead of soaking it in my sink. But after wiping down the counters quickly, it was time to do something about this chicken. So preheated my oven to 400 degrees, got a baking sheet and a silicone mat lined on that baking sheet, and then these chicken breasts are thick. So I beat them with a meat tenderizer until they were a lot thinner, got some anger out, got some anxiety out, and I ended up cooking 3 of the chicken breasts tonight and leaving 2 for the week, which our meals this week are going to be the chicken pot pie, then we're going to have unfried chicken, which that's what those 2 breasts are for. And then the teriyaki kit didn't come with any protein, so I'm going to add the chicken to that. And then we're going to have pizza, which I don't know if we're going to do like a barbecue pizza or if we're going to do pepperoni pizza. We have stuff to do both if we choose to. So there's that. But back to the chicken, I seasoned each side with salt, pepper, olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, and dried parsley. Again, I seasoned both sides of that. The oven is preheated to 400 degrees, and then I cooked it for 10 minutes on each side. And actually, since these were a little bit thicker, it took 10 minutes on the first side and 15 minutes on the second side. You can kind of tell. So usually when I flip it over, if one side is looks like a piece of cooked chicken breast and it's like kind of browned when I flip it over, then I know that it's going to take another 10 minutes. But this time when I flipped it over, there were certainly parts that looked like that, but you could see like raw chicken still on the side that was at the pan. So I knew that it was going to be take a little longer the second time. So that's why I did 15 minutes. And then while that was cooking, I took the time to clean my kitchen. So we're starting off Monday with a clean kitchen. And then once the chicken was done, I shredded it up and put it into delis using a hand mixer. This is by far my easiest, best hack that I have for shredding chicken. Just use a hand mixer. It makes super quick work of it all, and this filled up a large deli and a half, so we'll probably have more chicken than we need for the week, but that's fine too because the shredded chicken also makes good tacos, good wraps, good dog treats. You'll see at the end I give a little bit to my dogs who were in the kitchen begging the entire time I was doing this, so I guess they deserve a little treat for being the best boys ever. Also, shout out to Ali Spagnola. You can totally see her video playing in the background. That's what I was watching while I was making my chicken for the week. She has a lot of random things. She sometimes does fitness content. Sometimes she does random art projects, and they're not normal art projects. Like she turned her entire car into a chia pet one time. But my favorite series is the one I'm watching now where she takes a song and she says, what if this song was by a completely different artist? So this video is what if Unholy was by Taylor Swift, specifically Fearless Taylor Swift. Also specifically Love Story Taylor. And it's always just interesting to see how she does that. So I didn't realize that you would be able to see the entire video playing while I was prepping my chicken for the week, but there you go. And then look at these doggies. They're so happy. And after all that work, it was time for a little snack. So I sliced up one of those apples, dusted it with 2 teaspoons of PB2, and shook it all up, then ate the PB2 dusted apples. It tasted exactly like dipping an apple in peanut butter and was such a good snack, so definitely will be added to my snack rotation. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Like I said, I don't do a lot of prepping, but the little bit of prepping I do definitely makes a difference. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye!